hair was always curly and it was always in an afro, so I always got backhanded compliments or commentary on my hair that didn't make me feel proud of myself or happy or just good in my body. I felt I wanted to go into a shell. If your curls stay frizzy or dry, no matter what you do, this is for you. Hey sugar, it's moiii here and welcome back to another diary session. Today we're talking about 5 curly hair mistakes that I used to make all of the time. And once I stopped making those curly hair mistakes, baby, my curls started thriving. This was before. Now, these are like a mix of when I was in middle school, high school mostly, and then out when I was in college. And to now I feel like my curls are thriving. They are very voluminous. My hair got thicker and my curl pattern has become way more coily, which is all signs of healthy hair. Now today, my hair, it's a result of a braid out, so my hair's not curly right now in its natural state. I just combed it out. I put like a curly cream in it, just like an oil moisturizer, and I braided my hair. And I left it in for like 2 to 3 days, took it out, and this is what it looks like. This is like 2 days after I took it out, so. And it's very like humid and everything. But anyways, if you were wondering, this is why my hair looks like this and it's not curly. Okay, so mistake number 1, over washing your hair. This is such a common mistake because we have so many different misconceptions of when you should wash your hair and when you shouldn't wash your hair. Listen, everyone is different. Everybody is different, and you know your curl pattern. You've been dealing with your hair since forever, since you've been born, so you know what your hair likes and dislikes. You know how it performs when you put a certain product in your hair or when you do a certain thing, and vice versa. So that's what you have to kind of take into consideration when you're figuring out when you should wash your hair. I used to wash my hair every couple of weeks, not every 2 weeks. I would try to push it out for every 3 weeks, but most of the time I would wash it every 2 weeks when I was in high school, and I would do all these like hairstyles and stuff and just do the most. And my hair was the most dry it has ever been. It was so frizzy and it just was not looking its best at all because I would either wash it too much or I would do too many wash and goes. Washing your hair way too much can strip your natural oils, which is where you would get the dryness, the breakage, and the frizz from. Listen, I used to think washing my hair every like so often, or even not washing it enough, was doing it wonders, but it wasn't. I was in the shower stripping my hair, shampooing, just doing the most, and it wasn't thriving as it should be. And I was wondering why my curls looked like tumbleweed by Wednesday. Now, my wash routine, it's not a punishment, it's a ritual. Mistake number 2, using the wrong hair utensils, okay? The wrong brush, the wrong comb. Different hair types calls for different measures. And if you want me to get into that, I can get into that, but I'm not getting into the certain hair utensils you should use with different hair types this video. But what I'm speaking about also is brushing your curls dry. If you're still brushing your curls dry, I'm not gonna be mad at you, but come on, we gotta get it together. Every time you brush your curls, you need to make sure it's a little damp or wet. Don't brush your hair dry because you're breaking your hair off way more easily than it needs to be. I detangle in the shower, and if you have a good shampoo, you can honestly detangle with shampoo. I like to do that now. I used to think people were crazy with telling me to do that, but it's honestly good detangling with shampoo because you're making sure that everything is being coated and being cleaned out. If you're like new to your hair journey, the #1 thing I would say is detangle with conditioner. Use a wide tooth comb, not a comb with like little to no spaces in between the bristles or the teeth. You want to make sure that it's wide so you're not breaking your hair off. Your hair is way more sensitive once it's wet. It's important to detangle with slip, not strip. If it's not slipping, it's not detangling, baby. Mistake number 3, not protecting your hair overnight. That is the biggest mistake anybody can make. I don't know why I was thinking that I could just wake up without covering my curls and thinking that that cotton pillowcase that I used for years was gonna help my curls. I woke up with my hair dry all the time, looking like a who from the Whoville. My hair was just so brittle, so dry. Now, my curls deserve beauty sleep as well, and so does yours. So now I never, no matter what state my hair is in, even if my hair is crusty, dusty, needs to get detangled, I still put that in a bonnet. I put it in a bonnet and then I take care of it in the morning. I do not care. No matter what state my hair is in, it's going in a bonnet. Bedtime is protection time. Mistake number 4, skipping leave-in or not putting enough moisture in your hair. They're both crazy mistakes, and they were mistakes that I was making. I would just put gel in my hair, slick it back, boom, bow, like no. Your curls was screaming for thirst. Now, when I'm doing my curly hair routine, I always do a leave-in conditioner, leave-in with a curly cream, either one or the other, and then I top it with a moisturizer. Your curls need that hydration lock-in. It cries for it. It longs for it. It needs it, girl, because honestly, your curls, my curls, they're not thriving without some sort of hydration on it and not just water. The curls are drinking the water, not begging for it. Mistake number 5, putting my hair in tight hairstyles. But also, bonus point, a mistake that I've made for years is straightening my hair. I still straighten it, but only straighten it once a year, and I'm very strict on that. Once a year, maybe twice if my hair really needs to dress, but most of the time I'm only straightening it for once a year. There was a time where I would put my hair in tight hairstyles, and I was like feeling that my hair was thinning out the front of my hair. When I would take out my hair, it felt like I had 1,000 bruises all at the top of my scalp, on the side. I would just like massage it, and that's not good. Like, that is not good. I don't know why I would always be like,
girl, I don't know why my scalp is hurting.
Girl, because you have it in that tight ass elastic all damn day. When I straightened my hair for years, I always would straighten it because when I would come in school with my hair curly all out, I had even people who worked in the office at my school, you know, administration, they would even say like, oh my god, what's going on with your hair today? Like, oh, you didn't do your hair today? Like, I had my peers, I had grown-ass adults on me about my hair because my hair was so curly, voluptuous, afro, right? And it wasn't as good as it is now, but my hair was always curly and it was always in the afro, so I always got backhanded compliments or commentary on my hair that didn't make me feel proud of myself or happy or just good in my body. I felt so, I wanted to go into a shell, so I would always straighten it, always. And it did more damage than the comments that I was getting. I started seeing an entirely different curl pattern. Not to mention, my hair did not love me. I had to always cut my hair because like the dead ends from all the heat and not even protecting it correctly. And this one just hits different, this mistake, because it took me so long to really embrace my curls, embrace my culture, and find love within myself and love myself, even if everyone is telling me that I am ugly, that I look different, that I shouldn't be doing my hair like that. Whatever everyone else is telling me, I tune it out now. I do not care, because if I like what is staring back at me in the mirror, that is all that matters. Not to mention, I like being an individual. I did not come into this world with anybody. I will come out of it alone. I will then live this life how I want to. Individuality is so important, especially in today's age, and I'll be damned if someone tells me how I should wear my hair, what I should look like, what I should even do this season. I do not care. If I do not like it, I am not doing it. And it took me so long to stand 10 toes down on myself and to always root for myself, because you know, when you're young, you look at other people and have these role models and these people that you look up to and people you want to be like, and that. You don't have to do any of that. You can still root for people without being so intertwined with them and what they're doing and what they look like, because baby, we are all beautiful. There's no one in this world that can tell me that you are not beautiful, that the next person is not beautiful, because where is the measurement chart that tells me, that measures beauty? Show me, because there are none. There is none. There will never be anything that tells me that this is what makes you beautiful because you have this and this and that. Of course, society deems certain people as pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy. That's all made up. And you can make up your own thing. You can be your own person. You are beautiful, and there's no one that can tell you otherwise. And it took me so long to realize that and to accept that and to stand 10 toes down on that. So yeah, once I stopped comparing myself to the next person and comparing my curls to the next, that's when me and my curls started growing together. My confidence grew. My love for myself grew. And it has never been better. So those are the 5 mistakes that I genuinely stopped making, and I've seen my curls thrive. They have never glowed so beautifully ever in my life. And we still have a long way to go, baby. I want my hair down to my titties. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you just because you have a certain type of hair texture, it can't be long. Because we've seen it before, it definitely can. So if you've been making these mistakes before, don't even trip, because we all have. We all have, baby, we all have made these mistakes, or some mistakes that are alike or not. Drop a flower emoji if you watched for this long. And let me know how you feel about this video. Let me know if you want a certain type of part 2 or a certain type of video that kind of relates to this one or doesn't even correlate and is completely different. Just let me know, because I love getting your feedback. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more hair diary sessions. I can't believe our tribe has grown and I'm ready for more. I'll see you next week. I love you. Kisses. Bye.